Good morning and welcome back to Monday Marketplace at Country Needleworks in Jenison, Michigan. I am Pam.
And I'm Sue.
And today we have 3 sport weight yarns. They've been in the store for a little bit, kind of like, I don't know, maybe you call them a sleeper.
Oh, absolutely.
Right?
Yep. As Pam said, sport weight yarn, and they're from the folks at Plymouth.
Right.
3 different yarns, but we think it's kind of fun to show a few things made out of each of them with the sport weight.
Exactly. And that's something that really helps sell the yarn. And so if it's stuck in a corner, you don't necessarily see it, but
Right.
until you see a really unique garment made out of it or a shawl or something.
And you touch it and you
Yes.
think, maybe try it on. You know, we like the try-ons.
Right.
Try things on.
Yeah. And so what we'd like to show you today is this shawl is made from a yarn that's called Yakima. And so because of the name, it is 85% wool and 15% yak, which makes it very soft, of course.
Absolutely.
It is kind of like a single ply yarn. It's not a heavy twist. It is dyed to have beautiful color contrast within the colors itself.
You know, I think we had a Monday Marketplace that we've featured this before, and it's been quite a while ago because we have so many new colors and stuff, but the yarn, the dye is so, the way the yarn takes the dye is so interesting. It's absolutely beautiful.
It is. And so you get some great contrast. So there's this shawl. It's just made like most standard shawls. You start at the back and you work your way down, not having to carry or not having to cut your yarn. You can carry it
along
through.
the 2 different colors.
Yep. So no ends, the beginning and the end.
We love
To
that.
weave in. Has a beautiful lace pattern. It's just a pretty gorgeous little accessory. One thing about the yarn though, because it is the yak, even though it's wool, it's so light. And so this sweater is also made out of the same yarn, the Yakima. And this sweater is just fun
It's
bottom-up sweater.
It is fabulous. It really is. The color is amazing.
It is.
And we actually just, FYI, we have several bags of this pretty orange coming in. So it is absolutely beautiful and so fun because it's got a very crisp, nice V-neck.
Yes.
And then the sleeves are a fun little surprise.
So the sleeves are picked up after you have everything put together, and then it's just a beautiful
mesh, yeah.
But again, you hardly feel like you have it on because it is a very lightweight yarn. So it's a fun one.
That is beautiful. Okay, so what's that one called? Do we know the name of that one, Pam?
Pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice. I love it.
Yes, of course. 'Tis
How
the
appropriate.
season.
Yes. You could be drinking your pumpkin
There
spice
you
as you're
go.
knitting on the pumpkin spice sweater.
Right.
The second yarn that we're going to talk about, also a sport weight, is called Sonnet. And this was really beautiful. We've had a lot of requests for people who want silk.
Yes.
Silk is kind of a tricky fiber in yarn, or I should say it's kind of varied because there's some that's kind of a nubby, more of a rough, natural silk, and then there's some that's more refined. This is more refined and silky for sure. This is called Sonnet, and it's 60% merino wool, 20% mulberry silk, and 20% bamboo viscose. So interesting combination. You know, although it does have the wool, this is definitely a year round. This is definitely, you could wear that in the summer.
Because it's a sport weight. So
It is a sport weight
yarn.
It is light. This is called the Sonnet Pullover. How cute is this?
Love this.
Now, I will tell you, this is one where you see it like when we pulled it, when we first got it and we were putting it on the mannequin, we're like, I don't know, because it is rather large. We call it comfy and cozy.
Yes.
And it's designed to be worn with, I think, 16 to 20 inches of ease. So super comfortable. Feels really, it's like wearing a big old sweatshirt.
And you got a lot of room.
Yeah. But I think it look a little nicer than a regular old sweatshirt in this. And the way that this sweater is done is you actually start with this pretty little lace strip at the bottom. You knit the lace strip around, which would be fun because it's not an overwhelming amount of lace. Then you pick up and go down for the ribbing, and you pick up and go up. Down and up for the body. This is just all stockinette, not much to this, but really cute, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's a relatively boxy style.
Yeah.
So you once you get this part done, your sleeves are just
Yeah.
a small and little
The
amount.
sleeves are about, I don't know, 6-8 inches long.
So that'll go fast.
No time on Sleeve Island with this one, that's
No,
for sure.
that's fine.
That's absolutely true. So this is the Sonnet yarn, which has the beautiful silk in there.
Silk and bamboo.
The silk and bamboo. It's kind of hard to say really fast.
Yeah.
Okay, and our last garment that we have here, this one is called the Woolphoria Round Hem Tunic. So we were pulling out this Woolphoria, which again, a sport weight, 100% wool. What do we love about this, Pam?
Well, we thought we had so many fun, unique colors, and we started looking at labels, and it's the way the yarn is wrapped. So those are the exact same colorway. Those have the same colors in it, the purple and the orange, and if you look down, there's hot pink. And even those are the same colorway.
This entertains us to no end because it's kind of like, don't judge a book
Surprise!
surprise. Don't judge a book by its cover. So these, the fact that these are the same, I'm like, Pam, no way. But look, hiding in there is the orange.
Yes.
So just make sure when you purchase the Woolphoria that you are checking your labels for the color numbers.
Yes.
Yes, very much so.
Yes.
So this is a very interesting sweater. Very interesting sweater. It starts out as your classic raglan, which, we can handle the raglan with the increases here. And the body is just all stockinette, pretty long.
Yeah, it's a tunic.
Tunic. You're right, Pam. A tunic, so it is long. What's interesting are these sleeves. And
We had to study this.
we did study them. Pam, what do you call these?
Well, they used to call them leg of mutton sleeves.
Leg of mutton.
Way back in the day.
Yeah. Okay. So, for us, the leg of mutton. But what it is you come down, you've got the sleeve here, and they start actually under the arm, and then they go down the body. A cute little raglan, surprise number 1. We have a lot of surprises in this episode. We should call it the surprise.
There we go.
So there's a garter stitch under here, but then they do 2x2 ribbing on the outside.
We wondered how they got that.
How they got the muttony, the muttoness.
How they got the shaping, and it's nothing but just a 2x2 rib to pull it in.
A 2x2 to pull it. 2x2 rib to pull it in. This garter, which is a cute little detail on the inside of the sweater as well, and then it has a split hem, and there are some decreases as you go down, but just kind of fun.
So the idea is this sweater, and the picture I'll have that alongside of it, makes it looks like that the sleeves are very long,
It does.
like oversized long. But it is kind of meant to be that way.
Yeah.
That they go down longer on your
and I'm
hand.
sure they kind of would be smaller on your arm so that we could create the puff of the
There
mutton.
you go.
I
There
love
you
that.
go.
Yeah.
So that's just a very unique design. The yarn is self-striping, so you can see what it does.
What it does. Yep.
And that just adds for more interest in the whole sweater.
Absolutely. And this would also be good as a little side note for color work. You
Absolutely.
could use that color work with something plain so you've got some changes and stuff going in there. So
I think they're relatively long
yeah.
sections, so if you've got a sweater all the way around with striping, it would be beautiful.
It'd be beautiful. Yeah. Just a fun idea.
So here's just a few things in our sport weight, which doesn't get a lot of attention.
I know, but be sporty. Come
There
on
you
in.
go.
Check it out.
And if you have any questions, you can call us at 616-457-9410 or email us at sales@countryneedleworks.net. And until next time, with some maybe more new yarn, happy knitting.
See you soon.